All right, this is my daily update for my build and public log. It's March 22nd, 2025. All right, I've made a bit more progress on the landing page for agents code. This is my AI agent API service, okay? I'm rushing to get this thing done, launched like a really decent beta. MVP, I guess, but really it's more like a full-fledged, really working version, not like a really shitty vibe coding MVP that people talk about. Don't get me started on that. There's no vibe. You got to babysit that thing for like you got to micromanage the shit out of the AI. There's no just vibing and letting it code. It'll code such ridiculous nonsense. So, anyways, this API service that I built, there was no vibe coding. There was like grinding hard, like old fashioned coding. I used AI as much as I could, but no, this is like I had to do a lot of thinking and a lot of work. Uh, so, anyways, I'm rushing to get the service done, and the back end is okay, but the front end I'm trying to get wrapped up. So it's not quite ready, and I'm hoping it'll be ready next week. I had COVID this week. I had a lot of freelance work. I just couldn't get it done this week. I mean, the being really sick just screwed me. I fixed a bunch of miscellaneous things, and I have two demos working. You'll be able to play around with two AI agents, but there's a caveat. So let me show you that. Let me jump in and show you that caveat. This very first agent I built, it's very basic. I use this as a test case to like uh, flush out the AI agent framework that I built. Okay, this is a really simple agent. You just schedule events and appointments. The demo is kind of lacking still. I need to make the demo a bit better, but let me just show you a quick demo of that. Book a meeting tomorrow to do my build in public video at 12 p.m. PST. Now this is real. This is really calling the API service on the server. Now I know this doesn't look that impressive. This is just one very basic agent. There's going to be much more complex ones, but bear with me. So here's a rough result. Now what's cool is you can plug this in anywhere. You can add like tons of people. You can add like 5 people, and everyone gets uh, an iCal link for whatever email service, and they can click add this to their calendar. You could put this in an email, and not in Gmail and like almost all the email clients. Apple Mail that makes a calendar item and adds it to your calendar automatically when it gets that email. So that's how I'm using it in another project. You can just download it and drop it wherever you want. Really, really dead simple example. This is a real demo. You can play around with this, and I need to do a little bit more work, but this will be launched later today. All right. And the one I was really working on a lot is my YouTube video transcription. I should rename that agent. So here's how it works. You click it and it calls and it gets. Now I showed this yesterday. So if you're seeing this again, bear with me. You get the summary of the video. You get key points, you get topics, and then it dumps the raw transcript. And then it makes these chapters. Like, you know how there's the timestamp, the chapters in YouTube comments or in the description? It builds that for you. And you can click and you can go to whatever chapter. You can jump ahead and just look at whatever one you want. What is the input for this? The input is a YouTube video or the video ID. So I have a few videos here that you could click on. The goddamn ice cream man is going by. That's random. They're so random. Uh, why can't you just put in a YouTube video and really demo this? Because it's so goddamn expensive. This agent, I can't like I'm. This is an MVP, y'all. I'm not making money yet. I have no customers. Uh, I haven't even made money. I've worked my ass off for a month at this freelance shop, and I've made no money because you have to wait a month before you're paid. So I don't have money to be paying all these uh, LLM fees and whatnot. Sorry for now. You just get to click on one of these. Later I'll probably do that, but right now, like, I just can't have people going in there because this is just such a heavy, expensive agent. Sorry. Uh, so let's click another one. So okay, and I'm cheating. This really calls the agent. This is real, but a lot of stuff is cached on the back end because again, I can't have it going to YouTube and downloading the transcript for these videos like over and over again. That costs money too, a little bit, unfortunately. Not a lot, but that's not free. Behind the scenes, there's a bunch of caching, but this is real. It really called the agent. Really, this is the real response from the LLM, and then a lot of code as well. So, uh, it's working. It's really exciting, and I think it looks pretty good. I think it's really showing you what the hell this thing does pretty well. Um, the transcript, I'm gonna add a raw, so it'll be like the other one, show raw, and you'll be able to see the raw JSON response. Yeah, I have two demos you can now play around with. It's almost there. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's really close. I'm so close. The next step, I need to add like actual Stripe so you can buy credits because that's how it's going to work. You're just going to buy credits. Pretty typical for AI tools. You buy credits and then you know, each agent will cost X number of credits. This isn't the final pricing. This is just kind of a placeholder. Everything's kind of a placeholder on this landing page. So I need to actually add Stripe. There's zero Stripe integration. You can click this and it will like kind of there's a payment link, but that's going to be yanked out. So don't click that. Go try it out and tell me what you think. And if you want an agent built, just come and click here and suggest an agent. Somebody already did. I'm going to add to this soon. And the person who suggested an agent, thank you so much. And let me know what agent do you want to build. Somebody else suggested I build an agent that builds the agents, and that is coming. Like I'm excited to say that's exactly the plan. So I'm gonna have like key, you know, key useful agents here that you can call via the API, but there's going to be a one here, build your own, where you're going to try to with text and prompting build an agent, run it, and then see that's the future. That's where I'm headed. That's where I'm trying to head. So bear with me. The freelance work is kicking my ass. It's like taking up all my time, but I need money, so I gotta do what I gotta do. That's the update for today. I'm excited that people will play with demos. I'm curious to see what people do if they even try it. Maybe no one gives a shit about these agents. Yeah, it's only two. I wanted to launch this thing with five or six agents. That's just gonna have to come later. So, all right, no questions or comments today. Fair enough. Uh, Hopefully there's some after people get to start playing around with real agents and demoing things. All right, on to my random story for today. I talk a lot about I'm so busy working. It's kind of stressful time in my life right now. I have a lot going on, and so I've been going for these long walks out in nature because like I'm just on the computer grinding every day. Like I'm putting in like 10-hour days. Um, and so I'm like I need to decompress. So I go for these long. There's a nice trail, with trees and squirrels and birds and you know it's nice. It's like a paved kind of trail thing. So well, part of it is dirt, but it's like a legit trail. But it's like you know you're in the city. You're not like in the mountains or anything. Um, so I've been doing these. I've been doing these long walks a lot, and I started to get pain in my Achilles, you know, it's my Achilles heel, literally and figuratively. And I've been having to pause the walking a lot because I've been I'll go for like an hour and a half. I'll do like 5 miles, like a lot every day, and I'll go like 5 or 6 times a week. And it's started killing my foot, my Achilles. So I've had to take a break a lot, and it drives me a little crazy not being able to go for my walk because it's my time to decompress. So I was like, what do I do? I watched some YouTube videos, like most modern people. You'd go to YouTube for help, and I found the video from this foot doctor, and he's like, buy this kind of shoe, but there's many different brands. I'm not recommending just one. There's a lot of brands make these shoes, and they're expensive. They're like shoes that force your foot to like fall in the correct way, so you stop hurting yourself, and they're expensive. They're like 100, and each one, of course, was like $160 to $200. I was like, yeah, of course it's really expensive. Um, so I bought one of these pairs because I'm desperate. I keep hurting myself, and I'm like, I want to go for my walks, but I don't want to exercise, but I don't want to keep hurting myself. And the Achilles heel is no joke. I know someone who theirs exploded, and so I'm very scared. They said it was the worst pain in their life. They collapsed. They had to go to the emergency room. It was a big disaster. They couldn't walk right for a long time. It was hell. So I really, really don't want that because I know someone that happened to, and that's how it started. You had the pain there, and yeah. So I bought these shoes, but holy crap, these shoes look like they're for like a 80-year-old guy who can't functionally walk correctly. They look retarded as hell. I'm not gonna lie. These shoes look so bad. I don't even dare show them. It's so embarrassing. It has this big, thick like heel, but like only on one side it kind of looks normal, but you look at the other side, you're like, what is going on? These are like for someone who's like disabled. What the fuck is going on with these shoes? It looks horrible. I'm so embarrassed to wear these things. Like I just went for a walk. I'm trying it out because I'm desperate because my Achilles, but God, it's so embarrassing. These shoes, they look so bad. I don't even know if they're working. I can't tell. I need to. I took because of being sick with COVID and everything. I just took a break. I haven't walked very much in like 10 days, so I'm gonna start pushing myself and going every day. We'll see if these stupid, retarded looking shoes work. But I'm embarrassed to be walking around with these things. They're so hideous. I mean, if it works, fine. Maybe it's worth it, but it's like they're really expensive. They look really dumb. Did I waste my money? Am I walking around looking retarded for no reason? It really bums me out after a while. Just only sitting on the computer all day, like every day, every day, every day. I need to get out and do stuff. So the lack of walking has just been destroying my morale. So fingers crossed, my retarded shoes work. They look so bad. Go try out the demos. Tell me what you think. Tell me what agent you want, and let's talk. Maybe I'll build it, and um, let's see. Because I'm desperate to know what other agents I want. Because what I want is not necessarily what people are going to pay for. So, see you Monday.